Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got Meek with what had happened was, Dre and his marital madness. Did Snoop respond to M? YoungBuck on 50 with Ross hopping off the top turnbuckle on 50. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. If this is your first time to the channel, it looks like the heavens have shined a light on your device. Yeah, that's right. Go on and delete those vids. You see what I'm saying? Hit the thumbs up button if you appreciate the content. Yo, check this out, right? If everyone hit the like button and the sub button, the whole culture of hip-hop, dare I say the waking world, could be transformed. I mean, loosely. You see what I'm saying? Like, I say that loosely. Now, first on deck is your boy, Meek Mill. Yo, check this out. Your boy, Meek. Stay catching it from social media. The pattern of your life, right, could be that you win every time you turn around, or you catch L's every time you cut a corner. It's just how it is. Your boy got clowned for pulling up on some kids at ATL, selling water, and decided to give them $20 to split between the 6 of them, which is, what is it, like 3.33 for each of them? Now, the truth of the matter is this, right? It is his money that he works for, but the money that he obtains comes from people like those kids that stream his content. Yo, true enough, right? You're not buying a bottle of water for 3.33 cents unless it's that fancy Fiji jump off. And you damn sure ain't buying no water for a Meek. But that did not stop social media from coming for your boy, talking about, quote, oh, he made millions, he could have dropped 2 Virgils on the youth dem. Well, Meek has provided his reasoning for dropping only a 20 on those young men. Yo, take a listen.
And I know what they be on. I ain't giving no young boys no money to buy no weed. I got 2 fucking kids in the house. I don't play that shit.
Hey, cuz.
We came up pumping gas at the gas station, carrying old ladies' bags, shoveling snow, not carrying. I pull up on them young boys and get them game. I ain't here to give out no fucking money. I'm a G from the trenches, so when I see people from our neighborhood that where we come from entertaining that type stuff on the internet, I lose connection. So when y'all see people get up and move to LA and don't help nobody and never come back, they're the ones that never get criticized. That's actually the best decision to keep your fucking sanity dealing with people from poverty, because they gonna blame you for everything. What do y'all want somebody to do? And I ain't talking about the people on the stage. I'm talking about when it's a big viral moment and it's a lot of people talking and people posting and talk. Like, people don't have the common sense to say, yo, damn, he did stop and pull up. Niggas riding right past them little niggas.
Right.
Yeah, y'all, they riding right by him. And look, they wasn't even mad when we gave them the $20. The internet made them mad. If you look at the video, Young Boy said, thanks, bro, I fuck with you. The internet made them mad like we did. So I pull up on them every day. I ride up on these young boys every day, but they created the narrative, and then it left people in my hood that when I'm doing a charity drive and bringing back 100,000, I'm watching half of my neighborhood talking about me. That shit getting unmotivated. You start wanting to switch that shit to a different place. You know what I'm saying? It's getting too crazy now.
Your boy said, quote, I know what's going on. I ain't giving no young bulls no money to buy no weed. They wasn't even mad when we gave them the 20. The internet made them mad. If you look at the video, them young bulls said, thanks, I F with you. The internet made them mad. Close quote. Yo, how do I approach this, right? I'm going to grant it to you, Meek, that the internet most likely played a role in hyping those kids up to be tight about that 20. The 20 itself probably did a good job getting those kids a little riled up. You see what I'm saying? However, the statement, quote, I ain't giving them no money to buy weed is not a cool statement, my dude. Look, it's possible that it could be weed. It's just as possible that they could have went to go get a bite to eat with that. You see what I'm saying? Because food is like a natural need. You got to jump straight to the weed, man. Now, to glaze the bun of this dookie sandwich, Meek did donate $20 million to the Philadelphia Scholarship Fund and $50K to the Flint, Michigan water crisis and $30K to give holiday gifts to youths in Philly. So let's keep that in consideration when we talk about Meek Mill. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I try to be fair. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, The Twisted Tea hero, may his spirit be present everywhere there is a clown spitting out racial slurs or even performing racial actions. Like that Karen that tried to talk about the kid stole her iPhone or whatever, man. Yo, I'm waiting for them to release her name. Anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Twisted Tea hero, yo, take a look.
Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Where you from? Where the fuck you from, nigga? You from here? Get the fuck out of here, you a clown, nigga. Oh God, you a clown, nigga. You from here? You a clown.
Ooh. Yeah, you got yours, buddy.
Call me another fucking nigga. I don't give a fuck. All right, hey, man, you gotta learn this lesson, man. I know you do. Okay, good. Good? You're good. You good now? You're good. I asked you not to call me a nigga.
Hey, yo, tell me the sound of that can, right? Wasn't one of the best sounds you've heard all year. That's a nice way to end off 2020. You know what I mean? That dude was like 2020, and we all wanted to give him a twisted... Yo, he was just helping him to a drink, YouTube. You see what I'm saying? Yo, may his spirit be present everywhere. There is a clown spouting out racial slurs. Now, we reported to you months ago, right, that hip-hop's legendary Dr. Dre was in the midst of a very unlegendary divorce. Actually, the amount that his estranged wife, Nicole Young, was asking for was pretty legendary. What was it, like $2 million a month? Something crazy like that. I'm talking legendary phone and email expenses, $20,000 a month, $900,000 entertainment expenses. I know, I want to throw up too. Now, remember when she stated that Dre tore up the prenup, to which the crowd of social media collectively chuckled? You know, when you hear people go back and forth, it's at those moments where you can see how insane people could really be. Dr. Dre has finally decided to come through and lay the receipt, dare I say slam the receipts, out on the table, once and for all, before the men and women of the jury. Is there a jury in these kind of situations? Your boy has produced to the court the prenup agreement that Nicole and her team had claimed no longer existed. Yeah, sis, it exists. The document that your girl Nicole signed had all property that the two of them accumulated after they married in 1996 kept separate, meaning Nicole has no right to anything Dre dropped the bag for. However, she does not waive her right to spousal support in the document. So, of course, Dre will have to pay that alimony. Now, we always knew the prenup was in the safe. Now, all the while this was going on, Dre has still been dropping her bag to pay for her expenses to the tune of $293,306 a month while the divorce was being finalized. If only they could smooth everything out, a la Cardi B and Offset. But the pain cuts a bit deeper when you're together for so much longer. You see what I'm saying? Now, fortunately, we're not finding out that Dre is having issues with his whatchamacallit. Because, I'm waiting for the lady to throw that out. You're like, Celeb, why would you even suggest that? Well, why it would have to be to advertise this.
Bring back the man in you, not because you need to, but because you will want to. Improve your weight room and bedroom performance with the all-new VasoFlux for Men natural dietary supplement. This unique blend of barks, roots, herbs, and vitamins is nature's way of keeping you in the game. And all for under $10. You can order yours today. Visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today.
You're like, really, Celeb? Yo, man, sometimes you need to tag some help in. You see what I'm saying? You're like, no, not me, not never. Yeah, whatever, man. Ask your lady. You see what I'm saying? Now, and hopefully she ain't in the room looking at you. She probably ain't even looking. She's just looking down, acting like she don't hear this. Now, we mentioned to you, right, that your boy Eminem, the lyrical Godzilla himself, dropped the track called Zeus on his album, and he dropped a few names on that track. The one that stood out to most was my boy Snoop, who has made statements in the past concerning M and the top 10. Now, and his top 10. Cats are still crying about that. Nevertheless, your boy posted a statement on the gram that seems to be timed just right enough for folks to view it as a shot. The post stated, quote, "Back in the day, if someone hated you, it meant you did something wrong. Nowadays, it means you did something right." Close quote. Reading that post, I'm like, I don't get the sense that it was a shot. But that could be anything. It could be politics, your lady making a proper decision to not serve on a corner. Your lady. You making a proper decision not to serve on a corner or take money. Look, he then posted another statement, which read, quote, "People who can't communicate think everything's an argument." Close quote. Was that a shot? He didn't mention no names. The man just made a statement, and whoever feels some type of way about it or hurt, that's who I would say it applies to. There's no law that says he can't say that. The timing, though. Whatever. He said what he said. And finally, another artist found himself sitting on Vlad's couch, giving insight into the $100 million vitamin water deal that 50 Cent was said to have been involved in back in 2009. Now, you know Vlad clips gets no play here, but they will certainly get read. Sitting on the couch, YoungBuck has stated, quote, "The vitamin water situation is a situation I remember it coming through the pipelines, and I remember me coming to 50 and saying, what about this? He would pay attention, but if there was no upfront money, he wouldn't encourage us to do the deal. And the vitamin water was exactly that way. I think we all could have been a part of that deal, but there was no upfront money for us, so he took the deal for him, and whatever percentage he got out of the deal is what he walked away with." Close quote. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, sometimes it bees that way, man. I mean, look, sometimes you're the bird, and sometimes, that's right, you're the statue. That's right, exactly. Now, history has given us, right, Persian Empire versus the 300 Spartans. We've also been given King Kong versus Godzilla. I used to root for Godzilla, but Kong was captured, put on a boat, in chains, forced against his will to come to America, not for his benefit. I feel like there's something in my history that has something in common with his. Anyway, right? We have Rick Ross and 50 Cent now. And upon being interviewed or questioned, whatever, Rick Ross provided his thoughts on a potential versus battle with 50, stating, quote, 50 Cent had some huge records when he had the biggest producers and artists around him putting them together, close quote. But that's not all that Rose said about 50. And you knew that, right? Yo, take a listen to what Ross had to say next.
Yeah.
Maybe before I would wake up in the morning and shit on him and say something just to turn up the little vibe. You know, I'm gonna post some new shoes I got later. Let me call him the monkey he is, you know, and that's what it was.
Versus. Because they just squashed the beef. And what y'all beef was real as well. That wasn't for sure.
That's a good question.
Yeah, can we see y'all
do a versus?
Would it be really?
Yo, for all intents and purposes, right? For all intents and purposes, it sounded to me like he definitely said, if Swiss makes the request, he's down for it. But as far as I understand, 50 already said he could only see himself doing a battle against The Game, who himself said he had just as many hits as Drake. I know, lots to digest right there. Hey, yo, let us know what you think, right? I mean, we all know 50 ain't going against Rick Ross in a versus battle, although it would be pretty, you know, it would be pretty heavy if that happened. You see what I'm saying? What do you think about Meek's response concerning the $20? I never knew $20 could cause so much mayhem. And what Snoop said, was it a response to M? Hey, yo, let us know what you think about these topics as well as the other topics in the story. Again, shout out to the Twisted Tea man. You're a legend, Duke. You see what I'm saying? Yo, let us know what you think. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.